What's going on? Hello world, hello world. How you guys doing? Listen, first and foremost, I want to give an honor to God, right? Who is always and forever going to be the head of my life. Guys, listen, we are on season two. For those of you who do not know, season two of The Real Entrepreneur. Let me see if I can bring this up. It's not even supposed to be coming up. But yeah, guys, we're on season two of The Real Entrepreneur, right? And I'm excited because it's been a journey, and a lot of people don't understand from a producer's perspective, right? You have to really think these things through as far as for writing these challenges out, making sure that it makes sense to the up and coming entrepreneur as to the reasoning behind these particular challenges, right? And I want to give you guys a recap. I'm gonna start from episode 7 leading up to episode 8, because I want to just share some things with you guys. Guys, everything is all about like where we're going and what we're doing next, right? So I'm not giving you a review, okay, as far as for what we can work on differently and make better, guys. That's always going to be a thing in life, and I want you guys to understand this. As an entrepreneur, you will never be perfect, right? As an entrepreneur, everybody will always have something to say. It don't matter, right? When you get caught up in trying to be perfect, watch this, you become imperfect in your business and you hit a glass ceiling. What does that mean? That I'm not waiting until the website is all the way together to put out the business. I'm not waiting for all of my products to get in to put out the business. My motto will always remain the same. As you go, you grow. Period. That's just the way of the world. It doesn't work any different, right? And if anybody tells you different, then hey, check the fruits of their labor, right? Keeping that motto has helped me flourish and build businesses, right? So, guys, I definitely want to acknowledge all the contestants that made this happen, all 10 of them for season 1 leading up to season 2. So definitely want to give a shout out to all the contestants. They did their job. Guys, here's another thing that I love about what we do for the Real Entrepreneur TV show. No script. No script, right? What you guys are seeing is live and it's real, right? None of that is scripted. So the contestants don't receive a piece of paper that they have to read from, right? As we're going, we're building this thing out. Now, here's another thing that a lot of you guys as viewers, right, and as fan favorites that you will never see is, number one, the behind the scenes, right? That's just not what this is, right? We're not doing a documentary. This is not that. This is a TV reality show, right? Our goal, right? Let me tell you what the end goal is here is. The end goal is for a massive network to pick us up and put us onto their platform. At that time, script may become a thing, right? I don't know. My job is to try to keep it as authentic as I possibly can, and that's what I plan on doing, right? And a lot of the reasoning behind that is because it becomes more authentic for the up and coming entrepreneur to really take advantage of it and see it, right? And say, you know what? I understand what they're going through because I've been through it before, right? That's the key. Progress. Let's remove it. Okay. All right. Because we're going to go over that. So let's start out with season 7. As you guys know, Tiffany Rain, she exploded that challenge with giving the sales funnel for Miss Wellington, right? She did an amazing job. That was the first part of episode 6, right? Tiffany, it showed where Tiffany killed that challenge. I want to show you a clip of where there was an entrepreneur who went through a tough time and a tough challenge, right? And I want to explain what that looks like to the up and coming entrepreneur as you grow into your element of business. So let's watch this clip really quickly.
Progress. And that's what it would look like.
Okay, yeah. Okay. Charlie. That's what would look like.
That's what the sales funnel would look like.
Is this a sales funnel?
This is a mimic of what the sales funnel would look like if she was to call me. You know, that's what I would pitch to her, and she would have to approve it. And the reason why it would look like this.
Oh no, Effie, please don't explain no more.
And this is where it
Okay, so I'm sorry, guys. It was the sales funnel challenge, right? And this is part of episode 7. And you know, Effie, you know, after the fact, right? You know, you get to look at all of this stuff. Now let me go back and explain the dialogue and behind this, because a lot of you guys may get confused. So I want to just express this aspect of it. And here's going into what a challenge would look like for those individuals in business. There were parts in that you guys didn't get an opportunity to see, right? It's called pivoting, right? We had to pivot, and that we'll talk about that maybe on the reunion, right? But for this particular challenge, Effie had to do a sales funnel for a client, which was Miss Wellington at the time. So the reason why I showed that clip is no matter what adversity looks like, no matter what issues you may run into as an entrepreneur, you still persevere. The most important thing in that clip is Effie showed up, right? Not only did she show up, but she produced to the best of her ability. And her reasoning behind that was because, you know, her and even Ebony admitted that they have teams that they've sent it out to and that can do sales funnels. But guys, I want to let you know that everybody doesn't get a team. Everybody doesn't have the luxury to have a team. And in business, it is vital and it's important that at some point you wear the hat. You don't have to be the hat, but you wear the hat so you can have a proper conversation when you do develop a team to know exactly what it is that you want. Because here's the problem with just not knowing actually what a sales funnel is, or if you've never used a sales funnel in your business, then you may want to incorporate that. I believe every business, no matter product or service, should have some sort of sales funnel at some point in their business, right? Because a sales funnel is what will drive additional revenue to your business. And I'm gonna get to the comments here in a second, because I know there may be questions or whatever the case may be, and I'm gonna show them on the screen and I'm gonna go over and I'm gonna share sentiments, the whole nine. However, I want to commend Effie for putting forth the effort, right? Because guys, I want you to understand that none of these entrepreneurs in no challenge gave up. But I guarantee
was genuine for me.
Sorry, guys. But I guarantee you that when that challenge arose, they wanted to give up. And that's a part of entrepreneur. That's every day. That's our everyday lives. If you don't want to give up in what you do, then either A, you're not doing it right, or you've gotten too comfortable, right? And when you get too comfortable, you see the same results. And what happens is when you get comfortable, you get tired. I'm telling you. So there should always be a moment in your business. Hey, for mine, it's every week. Every week, I just want to say, you know what? I'm done with this. But then I think about the pioneers that I'm trying to set a legacy for. I think about the people that have came before me, right? I think about all the people who actually quit and never succeeded, right? I think about all the people that are living or not living. I'm sorry, I apologize. I think of all the people who have passed away in the graveyard from holding on to the ideas. So that's the momentum. That's what keeps me going. That's what keeps me driven, right? So again, shout out to Effie for going through that adversity, going through the unknown. I guarantee you that if she now had to actually have her team create a sales funnel for her business, now she's going to know exactly what it is that she's looking for within the sales funnel, right? Very, very vital, very, very important. But it was a good time. Guys, we had an amazing time during that. And I love the challenges that are being issued out because it stretches these entrepreneurs to the areas that they're just not familiar with, nor should they be. That's the goal. That is the beauty of entrepreneurship. When we step into this vein, you just don't know what you don't know, right? But if you don't know it, you go learn it. You go study it, right? And sometimes we limit ourselves from wanting to know certain things as an entrepreneur. My goal and my job is to break that cycle, is to break that mindset. There we go. Shameless plug, my book, Mindset. Mindset is to break that mindset of thinking that you can get to a place, and you can, to each his own. But what happens is you can get to a place where you're just so financially stable that you're paying all these people to do all these things for you. And then when you hit a certain level and you wonder why you're not growing, when you start to go back to the things that have been produced for you or been put out for you, you start to realize, like, why would they put this sales funnel out? Why didn't they promote my ebook? Or why did they do a upsell? Now you start to really pay attention to these things 5 years later, 8 years later. No. Self-assess, readjust, push out again, right? Restart, right? That's what it's about, is going back. Guys, do you know how many times repurposed content has been issued in the entrepreneur space? I can give you 1,000 scenarios of how that has transpired, right? So let's look at another clip. This was a good one. This was with our brother K Shari. We're still on episode 7, guys. So let me run this back just a little bit. Here we go.
We'd have to approve it, and the reason why it would look like this.
Oh no, Effie, please don't explain no more.
And this is where it becomes genuine for me. That third one.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
It's okay.
No, I just told her. I was just saying
That's
something.
okay.
Sorry.
It's okay. Look.
No. I was asking her something from earlier, and she would just start laughing.
Laughter is good.
Yeah, it's good. Girl, you good.
There's
You
joy
laughing
in the
at
room.
me.
There's peace and love.
Entrepreneurs. Okay, so listen, guys. K Shari. Now watch this. Now here's the thing, right? So if you watch episode 6, which was part 1 of that particular challenge, right? Everybody was like, man, Tiffany killed it, and she did. Episode 7, right? When you saw Effie and the judges give the critiquing, and by the way, guys, I have to readjust Charlie and hope she's watching. It is not constructive criticism, it's constructive critiquing. Always remember that. So that's a tip, that's a nugget. Change your wording, right? When you change your wording, why the Bible says the power of the tongue, okay? So change your wording. It's constructive critiquing, not criticism. However, the judges gave Effie, if you guys would have actually seen what Effie put on the screen, Effie was eliminated, guys. However, that's why I say watch until the end, right? Watch until the end, because here's what you don't know. Do you guys know? I'm sharing this with you. We're gonna talk a little bit more about this on the reunion, but do you guys know our beautiful judges wanted to save K Shari? He missed the whole game plan. And watch this, guys. At the very beginning, I gave I told this to the group of entrepreneurs. And I want you guys to listen to this. There are 3 things in life that you must master, not have, because anybody can have it. As a matter of fact, everybody gets it. They get to have it, they get to enjoy it. But there's 3 things that you must master. Number 1 is organization. Number 2 is time management. And here's the third one. Watch this. Great listening skills. Great listening skills. The challenge was already given at the very beginning from our very own Miss Wellington. She explained the challenge. Watch this. Then every entrepreneur had 1 hour to come up to me and say, Dr. Pitts, either A, I don't understand it, or B, I got a question about this specific thing. They had every right to do that. But when you do not have great listening skills, you will miss some things because you're so caught up in where you were. So it's important and it's vital that you listen to everything, right? That's very, very important. So unfortunately, our brother, K Shari, came in with God, came in with love, and that's what it's about, right? You want to do that. However, he dropped the ball. He missed the ball. So it was only right, right? It was only right that our brother K-Shari had to go home on episode 7. Okay. It was just only right. Guys, listen, episode 7 was amazing. You know, it did some good numbers. The network was extremely happy for episode 7. Now we move on tonight. Tonight was phenomenal. We got up to, I think, 15,000 viewers. We broke that particular record. I'm getting text messages and emails currently right now in regards to, you know, episode 8, right? I warned my ladies and said, hey, Ebony, Cappy, and Tiffany, congratulations, you guys will go viral tonight, right? But guys, this is what I want to talk about episode 8. Now, the reason why I implemented this challenge was because you guys got to remember, there is no I in team. Nothing that you do in life you're going to do by yourself. Even though we say, entrepreneurs, yes, we say, we wear all the hats, right? Watch this. But that doesn't mean you do it by yourself. Okay. When you go and open up a bank account, you're not doing that by yourself. Somebody is helping you open that bank account up. That teller is helping you open that bank account up. When you are applying for a credit card, you're not doing that by yourself. The underwriter is approving you, right? So it's almost like the word independent. It's almost like an oxymoron, because there is nothing that you do in life that's independent. And I get it. While you may be alone in the journey, right? You're not alone for forever. And if you are, then you really need to self-assess self and rethink about the direction that you're going in, right? If you hear the quote, you probably have seen me put out, you'll throw me to the wolves, but I'll come back leading the pack, right? So that means at some point, you are going to have to get into a place and a position to do what? Build a team. And that's what this particular challenge was about. And again, where both parties failed at it, if you saw at the beginning, guys, they went right into opening up the box, and they went right into just looking at the cards, but everybody missed a very important part. Guys, listen, when you open up a fan or it can be a puzzle piece, the very first thing you are supposed to do is read the instructions. That's part of organization, right? No matter what you do in life, if you do not read the instructions thoroughly, right, you will miss something. And that's what happened in this challenge. However, this is what I want you guys to pay attention to. I'm promoting these 2 particular challenges, right? I want you guys to go purchase these escape room off Amazon. I'm gonna play this clip again. It'll kind of regurgitate what the 2 escape room challenges are. But I encourage you guys, and I will be dropping the links in the comment section so you can go directly to them and purchase them. But I would recommend you guys to get these challenges. Listen, there is a company here in the Columbus, Georgia area called Exodus Escape Rooms. Guys, I attend an escape room at least once a month. Why is that important? So number one, I play chess every day. But the mind, do you know, here we go, back, shameless plug, mindset. Do you understand that if you keep your mind turning and spinning and working, and I'm not talking about, when I say that, I don't mean being in front of this computer, working on your business every day. There has to be other things that challenge you in order for you to take that challenge back to your business and now start to strategize properly and now start to understand. I'm telling you guys, that's just the way the brain works. So I do an escape room challenge every day. So I thought that this would have been a great team building challenge, which it was. It allowed each other to see things about each other and you know, express their emotions and their feelings towards one another, which was amazingly great, right? But it also shows you that in certain situations, it's not about who's the chief or who's the Indian, right? It's about taking out the emotions, taking out the titles, stripping the strengths, stripping the weaknesses, right? If you guys paid attention, I think it was Roy and them team Texas or Team Houston, where they finally got together to at some point where one person was reading, one person was putting the pieces together, The other person was analyzing, right? So you got to think about it. I got 3 people working with me, right? But let's dive into it. Let's go here. So let's watch this clip. Congratulations, you have made it out of that last challenge. The sales funnels were amazing, and Miss Wellington was happy. However, there were one of you who reigned and dominated that last challenge, and that person was Tiffany. Please step forward to receive your bank. Entrepreneurs, now it's time for your next challenge. And this challenge will be the Escape Room Challenge. Tiffany's team, Team Houston, has chosen the Theft of the Mississippi Escape Room Challenge, while the other team will be taking on the Stormy Flight. Entrepreneurs, you have 1 hour to make sure that you unlock all of the secrets in order for you to escape this escape room. This is a team building challenge, and it's up to you, because the 3 individuals that make it out of the room first will automatically advance and receive bank. Entrepreneurs, good luck. Okay, so guys, listen. Let me tell you. So when we did this, when I put this challenge in place, and guys, I cannot wait to. Oh my God, look, season 3. Ooh, I wish I could just share, but season 3. Listen, tell your people, if you consider yourself to be crowned the real entrepreneur, then you better enroll for casting in February. In February, guys, you better enroll for casting for season 3. It's going to be crazy. I'm letting y'all know now, Detroit, Michigan is ready. They're going to be holding it down. Guys, don't let me have to pick the whole flock from Detroit. I hope I don't have to pick everybody. Atlanta, you better show up. Fortunately, but unfortunately, we're going back to Texas again, right? At Texas, y'all better show up. Alabama, y'all better show up. Columbus, Georgia, y'all better show up, okay? I'm going to need the bodies in the room. However, Detroit bringing the heat. I'm going to tell y'all this now. We have about 200 RSVP for casting for Detroit, Michigan. It's going to be a long day. It's going to be a long day, okay? We'll talk about more about that. But listen, going back to these challenges, what I had to do before we implement, I had to complete each one. Guys, it took me an hour, because I'm talking about by myself. I had to literally complete each challenge of the escape room. And I had to, watch this, I had to do it without breaking the pieces up. Because if you saw Ebony's, Mario, and Cappy's team, they had to break the pieces up, right? So I had to go in making sure that I did not break the pieces up. So I had to think about this. I had to figure out a escape room, right, challenge without having to touch the pieces. Crazy. Took me a whole hour to get both of the challenges completed. And I didn't do them in the same day. I did one in one day. I had to take a mental break, maybe a couple of days, and then I did the other one, right? But the most important thing that made the challenges a lot easier was the instructions. The instructions was everything for each one of these challenges, right? So, of course, as you guys saw, and we'll dive into it. We'll wait. But let's talk about, this challenge and how it just helped out with the team building from both sides. Honestly, that challenge, guys, brought Team Houston together a lot closer. Okay, a lot closer. And you guys will see it on the reunion, right? The reunion will tell it all, right? And guys, listen, everybody was safe. Nobody got hurt. Besides Effie falling, hey, yeah, she was excited, right? But guys, it was a good time to have that challenge. The judges were shocked. They were excited watching each team go through, each challenge. But guys, team building is very, very important. And I encourage and inspire each of you to, if you don't have a team, guys, look for it. Start building your teams. In 2025, in your business, find somebody who believes. They may not have the same vision as you, but find somebody who believes in your vision. Find a group of people that believe in your vision. Because I'm telling you, when you have those individuals, it will push you. It will put you out there. Okay. Very, very important. Very, very vital. Look, let's watch this next clip.
This is an exciting time, and you're about to hear about this plot twist on this elimination round. The three of you are automatically in the judgment zone. So Charlie, let's give them the plot twist.
Plot twist. So, we did see how well you work together. We can only have our own judgments, but we, as the judges, trust you to make the decision. Right now, you guys will be deciding which teammate will be leaving.
So what we do, we have a few stations over here that have pen and paper. I need you guys to walk over there, sit down, and you guys have a minute. I need you guys to put down the name of who you want to go home of the three. All right, so
you
your
have
time.
to choose.
Yes, you have to choose.
Who was the weakest link out of the three out of the three of you in this link? Dr. D, how much time do they have?
You guys have a minute.
1 minute.
1 minute.
And it will be anonymous.
1 minute. So you guys turn around, go find the stations, and let's go.
Okay, so check this out. Check this out. Let me tell you what I want to share with you guys on this. And before I do, because Jamie pinged me, let me interact y'all with the comments. Okay, so of course, first one, Jamie says can't wait. That was pretty much at the beginning. What's going on? They was waiting. Amen. As you go, you grow. Yes, guys, listen. Please take a screenshot of this quote. Right, just put my name at the bottom, please. Let me get my credit. Credit is due. As you go, you grow. I do not care what you think, how you want to live. Watch this. When you stop learning, you stop growing. So for those of you who say, I have read this book, another shameless plug, How to Disagree. I've read this book 1,000 times. Why should I read it again? It's the same reason why, if you go back and watch a movie that you watched before, you'll say, I don't remember this part. I didn't know that they did that in this part, right? Guys, that's the way our brain works, right? As you go, you grow, right? Centrisa, hey, coach. Just so you guys know, Centrisa is one of my grant writers, one of my mentees. She is out of New Jersey. All right. So connect with her. She knows how to work on grants. And she has great programs out. You know what I'm saying? So just connect with her. Yes, all contestants of all seasons, all of you are now the real entrepreneur. Yes, absolutely. Yes. Guys, listen, season 1, laid the foundation, and season 2 got a contestant with season 3. Y'all better bring the heat. Y'all better bring the heat, baby. Because right now, the champs are season 2 at this point. Okay. Yes, the realness is where the lessons are too. Absolutely. Absolutely. 100%. That's the reason why we don't do this thing scripted, because, hey, that's where the real lessons come in at. Right. Yeah. Tiffany, bravo. Tiffany, hearts coming from Tiffany. Tiasha says hello. Tiffany says, hey. Yeah, guys, I'm going through them. Hey, or pay someone. I don't know where you was going with that, Effie. All right, well, they go send Q. Hey, sissy. Okay, what we got? All right, thanking Jamie all the time. You speaking some good stuff. Thank you. Appreciate it. Tiffany, what is it? Gave me hell. Yeah, listen. Now I think she's talking about the judges on this one, guys. Listen, I must say, we brought in Charlie. This was her first one. Charlie she was the Simon Cowell of the Real Entrepreneur Show. She was the Simon Cowell of the Real Entrepreneur Show. She was not playing, right? Natalie, as you guys know, she's my stationary main judge, her and Dr. D. So, it's going to be tough to try to come for those seats that they carry, right? Shout out to Natalie. Love you to life, sis. Shout out to Dr. D, another great friend of mine. And then shout out to Charlie. Great host. She hosted our award show this year. And it was an honor to have her on season 2. Okay. Did what is it? Hell, I ain't doing it. So used to what's best, imagination and mouthpiece. Yep, absolutely. They go, Ebony, and your team can sabotage your success. They sure can. That's a great statement, right? This is the reason why. Watch this. I'm glad that she even made that statement, because what I do to bring on, and I've had, trust me, woof, man, I've had the people in my circle. I had the people call me bro and call me, pop and, whatever title, and be the first ones to backstab you. I've dealt with it. Watch this though. Still here. Right. Still here. Why? Because this is what I tell everybody. No matter what lie you tell on me, my character will outweigh your lie any given day. Now, somebody put that in the comment sections, right? That's why I don't focus on the lie, because my character tells the truth. Okay. Very, very important. But going back to this, here's what you do. Okay. And I'm going to drop this in the comment section. I encourage every entrepreneur, every CEO, every business owner, whatever title you want to give yourself, when you're looking to build a team, make them take a personality test. It's vital. Does that mean that they still won't sabotage? It's anything is possible, right? But the direction that you give them, how you talk to them, how you structure them, how you challenge them, when you're able to speak their language, it lessens the opportunity for them to sabotage you. Why? Because now people no longer work for you, they work with you. Okay. However, at the end of the day, there's still a choice that they have to make, right? There's still a choice that they have to make. All right. So appreciate that part. Okay. Good evening. How you doing, Apostle Haynes? We didn't have those handwritten instructions, right? There never was any handwritten instructions, Effie. They came with the box. we read the instructions on the card. I thought that the instructions, everything in there was on that piece of paper, right? It was the instructions on the paper. I'm on to you, one chess player to another. Grandmaster, though, there's a difference, Effie. Let's see. Exodus is a great challenge. Yes, there's the escape room. Strategic. Girl, never seen nobody play like him. He's in the cutthroat assassin on the board. Hey, you better tell him, Jamie. Listen, let this be heed the warning now. For those of you who think that you can play chess, or you love to play chess, I'm putting the beacon out to anybody who's watching this and sees this. You will not beat me. Period. Hands down. It is what it is. I have $100 for you if you do. But okay. All right, Effie, I got you. Tiffany. Yeah. Season 3. Yes, season 3 with that. Thank you, Jamie. Season 3 will be fire. Get it, Team Houston. No, don't do it. Texas be holding it, though. They do. Hey, listen. I will say season 1, Texas showed up. Season 2, Texas showed up. Gotta give it to Texas. Listen, I'm excited going back to Texas for season 3. Right? I'm excited. I can only imagine. And yes, I got some advocates. I got Effie, I got Tiffany, I got Roy. I'm sure they're gonna help spread the word to get people interested in and to be on season 3. So there is a person that I know is coming for casting. I can't share any names. They're going to be coming for casting. And it's going to be excited to have them on the show. Okay. Yeah. Not all Detroit. Hey, listen, Tiffany, Detroit bringing the heat right now. Okay. Dr. Pitts, you got to interact. I know I'm doing it now. I'm doing it how. Yes, it was a great listen every day. Guys, listen, I want you guys to know that for those of you who are looking to step into wanting to be on season 3, what you see on TV that we're putting out is not what plays out behind the scenes. These entrepreneurs put in work. They put in work. I'm telling you now. Watch this. One of the things we don't show, and I'm gonna share this with you guys, is that on one of the days, I think we got done filming at 2:00 in the morning. And we came back to the house and I cooked all my contestants spaghetti at 2:00 in the morning. It wasn't about me cooking. It was about they were still up after going through a challenge, knowing that they had to wake up early the next day. Guys, That's an entrepreneur. That's what we do, right? We do these kind of things. Okay. My hip still hurt. Damn cowboy boots. Hey, Effie, you was rocking your fits now. You was rocking your fits. Who is this? Charlie Ford did a great job hosting the award. So yes, she did. Absolutely. Yep, absolutely. Mic drop. Your characters, who you are. Yep. Thank you, ma'am. That's right. Yep. Yep. That's crazy. That's why I said on our recap, I don't pay attention to people's judgments. Yeah, you just can't. So guys, it's just, and I get it, right? We're not bosses, right? And I want Ebony to take that out of her vocabulary. We're leaders, right? When you're dealing, some entrepreneurs are bosses. I get that, but there's other entrepreneurs, and I've mentored Ebony for the short period of time. I've watched her. She's not a boss. She's a leader. There's a big difference. Okay, I want you guys to really understand that. Now, everybody is not a leader, right? So I won't call you out and make you feel a certain kind of way, but there's a behavior that a leader carries. Now, she may not have stepped into that vein yet, but you gotta talk yourself into that vein. You gotta walk yourself into that vein. But there are certain entrepreneurs that are leaders, and there's ones that are bosses to become leaders. I know you gotta step into it. I was a boss before, right? I was a boss before until my behavior said, and the way I moved and I leveled up to that leadership role, right? So there's a big difference. Right on disc profile, correct. That's one of the personality tests. I'm going to drop another one in the group. All of the contestants already know which one I'm talking about. It's my personality test. Make it 1,000. Run it up, Ebony. Make it. If anybody think they can beat me on the chessboard, that's 1,000. It's $1,000 on the game. That's absolutely $1,000. If you can beat me, you got it. $1,000. Good. There you go. There you go. Let's put it on the screen again. Okay. Never played chess, but would love to learn. Absolutely. I can teach you. I just want to judge. Right. So Effie wants to become one of the judges. I will say that right now, okay, right now, Effie is temporarily on the advisory board. she's teeter-totter. She's on the advisory board. Okay. You seeing 0.5 of what is going on. I know. Yeah, they are. Yeah, literally, like from behind the scenes, guys, it's just one of those things. And guys, again, it's not a documentary, it's a TV show. So I want you guys to think about this. On set, I'm already producing the show. Now on my editors are just one side of the playing field. I'm the one who has to go back in and help them re-edit, because watch this. My editors wasn't a part of the show. They weren't on set. So I have to feed the storyline to them, right? So I got to give a shout out to my editors that's in California, Los Angeles, California. You guys will see me do a live where I will be traveling there to surprise them. They don't know, and they don't watch this, so I'm not even worried about it. But I'm going to surprise them. They don't know what they're getting, but I'm going to surprise them because they have done a great effort with working with what was given to them, number one. And navigating through the challenges that they had to face, right? A lot of people don't understand editing ain't easy, right? You're dealing with a group that may not be utilizing the right equipment, that may not have the right things in place. They don't make excuses, right? They work with what they got, they make it work, right? Thank you, Jamie. I did my best. I like to consider myself a chef, so absolutely. Are you waiting on a whole new cast, or can someone from a previous season join the season 3? So great question, Tiasha. Okay, that's a great question. Any contestant that has not won can come back in for casting. Now just understand that the judges, not the ones that you guys see on the show. We have other judges that help out with picking the cast members, right? Now half of that, some of that is, like I said, the advisory board, which Effie is going to be a part of. But we have a group of people that help out with picking the casting. So as these seasons progress, guys, the competition is going to get fierce. It's going to get more fierce and fierce. But yes, Tiasha, you can apply, right? Yep, 3 a.m. to 4. Yes, ma'am. 3 types of entrepreneurs. That's what I talked about, right? Remember we had that small session. You got 3 types, right? And I'm not going to share those 3 types tonight with you guys. Catch catch me at the reunion for that. I'll share it. Absolutely. I want some of your food. I got you. Let's go. Good luck. Don't play your 1,000 against them. No, please do. Put it up. Put it up. Let me remove that off the screen. Put it up. Put up the 1,000 up. Come on, Effie. Come on, advisory board. Okay. I'll explain to you, Ebony. Don't worry about it. For the Real Entrepreneur Show, lose, I gotta give him 1,000. Why? Good. Watch this. When you lose, you ain't even got to give me your 1,000. Don't even trip. When you lose, because I know you're going. It's not even fair. So when you lose, you ain't got to give me 1,000. But if I lose, I got you. Okay, I got you. Okay. That's the whole value of being the contestant. You get all the lessons, experience, the backstories, and get to be present in memories. Those moments are so precious and real, once in a lifetime opportunities. Absolutely. Take down another comment. I said what I said. Okay, that sounds like good. That's right. Good. No money. What's going on, Apostle Tucker? They got to pay for your pedicure if they lose. Okay, there we go. That's something that's affordable, right? Sounds good. Okay, guys, listen. Let's dive into really quickly another one of the clips real quick. Did I go over the other one? I think I did. I think I went over the other one. Okay, guys, here's another clip.
Was missing.
It doesn't
code?
We gotta...
Right, that's what I'm saying. But we've already gotten to that point, and right here we're stuck. So how are we supposed to? Because we did everything. We got everything turned on. How are we supposed to know that Riddle card 7 was missing? What code was missing? You get what I'm saying? To say we don't have card 7. So how do we get to card 7? Because that's the answer. Where's the riddle for it? Which one did we not do? We're missing something. We're missing something, guys.
This is a...
All right, so let's go. Let's talk about that really quickly. So, guys, I'm going to share more on this about the on the reunion, okay? But I want to talk about in the challenge. I remember I told you guys the reading the instructions. I want to share this with this particular challenge because honestly, Ebony and them did have the easiest escape room. Okay, number one, based on the circles on the boxes, their circles was only 2. Right, it showed the advanced level, whereas Effie's and them team, theirs was at level 3. Okay, so theirs was a lot easier. And watch this, guys. At the very beginning of the box, when they opened up the box, the number 20 card was right there. That number 20 card was the answer to how you get to the card number 7. And how you get to card number 7 from that 20 card is that there was one point that they missed where you had to take the number 20 card and put it all back in the deck in sequential order. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, all the way to all the cards. And then when you put them together, card 20 was shaking. It was uneven with all the other cards. So when you pulled it out, that's how you were able to get to card 7. So go and get that challenge. Order it off Amazon. I'll put it in the comment sections. Play it with your family, play it with some friends. Go through the instructions piece by piece, walk it through piece by piece, and let me know what you thought about the challenge, that particular challenge, but it was good. And then last but not least, let's watch this last clip. Here we go.
Real Entrepreneur TV show.
I feel like it's what
I told y'all in that group. Y'all remember what I said? I'ma be myself.
I mean, you did say that.
I'ma be myself. You know why? Too many people lying, living lies.
That's how you die, young. Let me tell my truth.
You pressure up because you're living a lie.
I said what I said, though.
Am I preaching or not?
Preach.
Okay, my cash app.
Sunday service.
My cash app is Tiffany RC's 333 because I'm telling the people a word. Stop lying.
No, she wanted pity. That's what she wanted.
But for what?
I don't
Because that's why I voted for her, because I figured she would have voted for herself.
Right.
That's exactly why I voted for her.
Sense.
Because she said she wanted to go home. That's the only reason I voted for her.
All right, guys. So look, that's what I didn't pick up on the last one, but I'll combine it with this one. So you know what I would have, I should have voted them all off, right? But I couldn't do it. Let me tell you why. Because when they turned around, this is the reason why I say it's the difference between a leader and a boss. Because if I was any one of them, when I turned around, you know what I would have said? Let's all vote for each other. We were already a team. We were a team going in. We're going to be a team going out. I'm going to vote me. You vote you. You vote you. That way they make it unanimous. And what do? They force the judges now to make the decision. That's what that's a leader's mindset. That's a chess move. That's exactly what I would have said as soon as we turned around. I say how we all stay in this together is if we vote for each other. I'm going to vote. I'm going to put my name. You put your name. You put your name. And let's make the judges make the decision. Why? Because we went in as a team. We'll come out as a team. That's a leader's mindset. That's exactly. And in my mind, watch this. In my mind, Cappy failed, Mario failed, and Ebony failed. Right? That's just the reality of it. And at that, it was, you know what they say? It was at that moment that they knew they just effed up. That's exactly what I would have said when we turned around. We came in as a team, we go out as a team. Period. That's just there's no way to shape it up, guys. But what happens is when the emotions are involved, when scarcity, when fear watch, this is a lesson as an entrepreneur. Pay attention. As an entrepreneur, these are lessons that we have to go through in life, in business, in friendship, in marriage, right? These are things. Sometimes you have to put yourself out. You gotta put yourself out there as a leader. Watch this. It's called a sacrifice. Now watch the learning lesson behind this. Here's the learning lesson behind this. Never, guys, in chess, think about this. You never play off somebody else's emotions. Come on, y'all. You cannot do that. I don't care what nobody said. I get it. While I understand that, number one, the reason why you have to go into these things, watch this. There was only one winner at the end of the day. I don't care who was friends with who. There's only one winner at the end of the day. The goal is to stay in. So if I need to stay in, this is what we all need to do. Let's vote for each other so we can all stay in. Just push it on to the judges. Now that way, they make the decision at this point, right? So that way, now you put yourself in a better position, because at the end of the day, I get where Cappy was coming from, and I get where Tiffany and Ebony and Effie were coming from when they were explaining. I get it. I get both sides. But now let's understand the side. This is a game. The goal is for me to get to that bag. I am going to play victim. I'm going to make you feel whatever you want to feel. Why? Because watch this. From a personality perspective, I know I think I know I know your personality. Why? Because we all build our own perceptions. So my perception is, I'm gonna tell you one thing, I'm gonna tell you one thing, I'm gonna tell you the other thing. Guess what happens? At the end of the day, who wins? Right? However, you change that narrative when you step into a leader's position. You change the dynamics and say, listen, this is how we push it off on X, Y, and Z. Let's all vote for each other. Right? But I get it, right? And this is the reason why, guys, in business. So here's your learning lesson. The learning lesson in business is this. Never make a decision based on your emotions. Can I do it? Can I do it? And that is where delegation steps in. Because watch this. When you do wear all the hats, you learn what your strength and your weakness is. And when it comes to that weakness, you know, either A, I have to delegate that out to let somebody else do it because I'm the kind of person that I'll hurt myself, right? Because either A, I want to be a perfectionist at it. And then I got to go learn it. And I got to go study it. I'm going to waste all this time. Or B, and I'm going to get off this thing because we already been on here for 54 minutes, right? Or B, I'm going to trust somebody else to do this the right way, right? So these are the things that it happens. But and let's just look at the comments of some I want to address. Lesson is people turn on you when they want to level up. And while that statement may be true, Tiff, not all the time. It's a different situation when it comes. And you're right. You will get those people who will turn on you in order to level up. But watch this. As an entrepreneur, this is what we signed up for. Name one individual that has been successful that have not dealt with that statement. Name one. You can't. Because if you go back and you listen to their story, you read their story, watch this. I'll give you the perfect person. Bill Gates. Bill Gates. Hands down. This statement that's on the screen now was Bill Gates's testimony. Was it not? Here go another one. My girl, Sugar Day did it best in season 1. Absolutely. Hey, man, that was a shock for me, man, when she got voted off. That don't take no word for you can't. You can't. You know, somebody taught me this, or somebody made me really analyze this. Words is one thing. You can say it, you do what you do, but actions, right? Documentation. There you go. When you can actually proof up and it's documented, right? That's why do you think they say this? Watch this statement. Somebody put it in the comment section. Documentation outbeats conversation any given day. Effie, as a realtor, you know that documentation outbeats conversation any given day. No way to run from it, right? Watch this. Documentation outweighs the lie. Hands down, because it outbeats conversation, right? So I needed to hear confirmation. Yes, ma'am. You ain't gonna play me, boo. Hey, listen. Hey, that's the mentality, right? The mentality is, hey, and guys, listen. Why do you think jokers are in the deck of cards? Hey, at the end of the day, when you walk into this thing, watch this. Do you think that the Lakers and the Warriors, they not friends? They friends. They hang out with each other. They take their family. But baby, when I put on that jersey, you ain't my friend. I don't know your kids. For these minutes that we about to get ready to play, 12-minute quarters, 24, 48 minutes, you're not my friend. I don't know you. I'm going in for one thing and one thing only, the W. I want to win. And guess what? Guess what that mentality is? By any means necessary. If we need to talk about, look at what's his name? Green on the Warriors. Is it Green? I can't think of his name. It'll come back to me. But he plays what is it, Andre? I can't think of it. It's gonna come to me, whatever. But he plays dirty. And these are people that he's friends with. He play dirty by any means necessary, right? And sometimes in this, and is it right? No, I can argue with you up and down what's not right. That don't mean that it won't happen. Now, do you have to do it? No, that's what I tell you about your character. Your character outweighs that, meaning what? It don't even matter, baby. If that's what you do, then that's what you do. Because guess who's my vindicator? God. He gonna get you in the end, right? People say one thing, learned a lot. Yes, ma'am. I don't lie. I got to trick people to be a winner, authentic self right here. Hey, and guess what, Effie? That's your truth, right? That is your truth 100%. And you stand on that, right? You stand on that. Thanks for the advice. I got it, Doc. I'm tougher than ever. Listen, situations like being a part of the show and dealing with adversity, that's what it do. It's going to give you that tough skin. It is. That's what it is. Yeah, I know, right? Facts, actions. Yeah. That part, actions and receipts win everything. That black and white will put an end to the back and forth all day long. It sure will. And let's just touch on this, because I tell you one thing. people will always change the story to benefit them, not you, right? But if you have the documentation, if you have it, it outweighs at every given time. Okay. Yes, sir. Yes, ma'am. I just say it, sir, because you said pre, sir. Okay. Oh, that's a bar. Why do you think jokers are in the Thank you, Jamie. That was fire in the ice of a statement, Bert, and froze the truth. So yeah, guys, listen, I just want to just thank you guys for being great viewers, right? If I had, medals to hand out, y'all already, everybody can attest on here. Jamie has reigned the champion for most comments on all the episodes. Okay. Then you got Tiffany and Ebony and Effie. You guys have been the most consistent contestants that have stayed with the flow system. So I just want to thank you guys. Guys, this is what support looks like. Okay. I don't care if it's one person that's all here all the time. That's what it's about. So I thank you guys for tuning in tremendously. I appreciate you guys. And guys, listen, let's get ready for episode 9 next Friday. I know you guys cannot wait. I cannot wait. Okay. I will be I'm hoping to give an update of the reunion, the new date for the reunion by episode 9 when we do the recap for episode 9. Okay. So other than that, guys, thank you guys for minutes. And you already know my quote. Coming together is the beginning. Sticking together is progress. But working together is success. My name is Dr. Casual Pitts, and I'll see you guys next Friday on The Real Entrepreneur. Peace.